ETH, we start with 1 hour chart. If we refer to our analysis after the price drop, we get with this normal. We mentioned we're looking for the reversal, and this is what we get. And in my last analysis, we discussed about different possibility. I also mentioned we can look at this one as a correction, as a flat for price to drop. I mentioned, but since we don't have the divergence, we cannot confirm. Anyway, the price turn to a deeper move, and no one see whether this is a correction for continuation. The price can retest the previous low or not. Okay. Anyway, we move to, even if we move to forward chart, if you refer to my last analysis, I was keep highlighting the ways reversing is very corrective. We can put this move in relative to this, and the price turn to a deeper move. And the reason is we mentioned the price haven't retested the previous low. Okay. Anyway, we move to daily chart. You want to see how we can look for uh, chart. First of all, if we refer to our analysis, we mentioned we have been looking for this will not be mentioned. If we get any reversal, we can look for buy. We are looking for this move. Okay. And whether the price can reverse from here without the dropping and breaking the 1.750, that means 1750, or that means the price can reverse from this correction. Okay, or the price can drop after the breakout the previous low, then reverse from there. Okay, which one? We cannot confirm with that, but only things we can see, we can expect the price to consolidate here for a longer time. Okay, technically when we see this kind of the sharp move down, when we see the correction, we can expect the price to correct for one more drop before we get the reversal. This is how we can trade based on technical analysis. But in for crypto, with the current situation we have it, since this drop is because of the Bitcoin, we cannot confirm for that. And the only thing is we need to see the breakout of this correction. Then from there we can confirm for the next move. Okay, that's mean if we want to look for long-term trade for buy, we have to see the breakout of this. But trading within this, I mean, if we want to look for buy, I mean, for the long term within this correction is not really a good idea. As I mentioned, we need to see the confirmation. Any buy or sell within this correction is a short-term trade. But we try to look for buy in case the price reverse from here without giving us one more drop before we get the reversal. Okay, and we can expect the price to consolidate here for longer time. In this case, we move to forward chart, and we have been looking for the flat, which we have right now as a three waves structure. And we mentioned the ways reversing is really corrective. Whether the price can retest the previous low, which is around 2.3, okay, we cannot confirm. The only times we can confirm if we get a correction here. All right. We don't need to wait for the confirmation because we are not looking for the sell. Any reversal from now, we will take the trade. But the best option is if the price can retest the previous low. Because at that times, still we can confirm with the internal correction as well. Okay. Anyway, right now we don't have any trade set up. And for me, I think I want to price retest the previous low before I look for the reversal, because even if I want to put this one in relative to this, if I get any trade setup with the breakout of the previous top, I have to start to manage it unless we see the reversal as a sharp move. That's why if the price can drop and retest the previous low, maybe it can give us a better confirmation. But right now we cannot confirm at that. The only thing is we move to 1 hour chart. Even if we don't have any trade setup based on 1 hour chart. Okay, if we want to look for sell, let the price this one turn to a deeper move, and we should know if we want to look for sell, if we consider as this correction is almost at the lowest price. Okay, that means we prefer to look for buy rather than the sell. But any trade is a short term. If the price reverse from here with the breakout of the top, we have to start to manage. The best thing is if the price can retest the previous low. Okay, because the way was reversing was really corrective. Okay, anyway, we don't have any trade setup, and the way is moving is quite corrective, not even the ETH most of the chart, but we can expect to get the sharp move for next confirmation, and mostly we're looking for buy. The only thing is we need to, within today and tomorrow, we need to see whether this one is a correction for price to break the previous low or not. To look for sell, I won't suggest it. Let even if the price is going to drop, just let it drop. Then from there we look for reversal. Okay, and we have nothing else to discuss. The only thing is we cannot put this. I mean, even if he wants to put this one as a correction in relative to this, still we can, but it's not a really good idea because even if the price reverse from here, the only way to look for trade is with a sharp move flag. Rather than that, having entry above the stop, I won't suggest it because simply this one can turn to a deeper correction. Okay. Anyway, we just follow the chart. If I see any update or any confirmation for the next move, I will try to share. Thanks.